to welcome you. And if you're a guest, let us know you're a guest. Welcome, welcome. We are live on YouTube. My name is James Penny, co-founder and CEO of Momentum Tech. And it is my distinct pleasure to introduce you to the one and only AI sensei, Ed Garza. This guy is a marketing genius. He is a technology genius, an AI genius, the original programmer behind our AI platform. And he is here live today to share some incredible things with you. Take it away, my friend.
All right. Welcome, everybody. Today's a great day with the AI Breakfast Lab. We are here streaming live Monday through Friday. For the last, 3.5, almost 4 years now, we've been here Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. You have the founders here, James Penny, myself, Ed Garza. You have Jeanette Garza here to answer questions in the Q&A. If you have a question during the lab, make sure you use the Q&A, not the chat. If you use the chat, it could get lost and we'll miss your question. So very important that you have a question. We want to openly answer it. Yes, you get the owners of the company answering questions about AI technology. Try that with any other platform. Good luck, not happening. With Momentum Tech, we have the gold standard of AI training and the gold standard of AI applications and AI systems. So that's what we're excited about. AI apps, pretty much, if you haven't heard, are pretty much dying. We're building what we call AI studios, AI engines, complete systems that work together. And today is the day we're focusing on images and video creation. And music is a very important part of a video as well. The imagery is important. A lot of different things are important with video. And I could tell you, and let me set the preface to this morning, because we're going to go through what's called our demo method. The demo method of learning is real simple. We're going to discover, that's D, a problem, which we know the problem. Most companies and most businesses and entrepreneurs have trouble producing good quality, engaging content on imagery and as well as videos consistently. So we found that problem. We're going to discover that. Then we're going to explore our video. That's the E. We're going to explore our video studio, our image studio together. And then the M of the demo method is we're going to make something. And then the O of the demo method, we're going to observe it. We're going to show it to you, right? We're going to look at the outcome. That's the O, is the outcome. That is our demo method of learning. It's something we've designed to make it simple, right? So,
Let me in.
okay. All right. So Jeanette needs to be brought to the host, if you could do that for us, so she could answer questions, James. If you could bring her on. I don't see you in the...
Absolutely.
Try to get it.
I'll get her. Don't worry.
Okay. All right. Excellent.
Well, I don't see her in there either. I'm not sure who she's logged in as.
Yeah, there's no waiting. You just need to... All right, she's got it now. All right. Excellent. All right. Excellent, guys. So that is the demo method, and that's what we're going to do this morning. So let's get started. How about that? Yeah. So on the actual... Let me go back over here. Stop the share. I got my full screen open. There you go. That's why it happens. All right, here we go. Yes. So this song, again, that we talked about was made in our platform, and what a great... I love it because of the words. They're clear, and you can understand what we're doing, right?
What if everything became one system? AI promised to make business easier. Instead, it gave us another problem. Too many apps, too much chaos.
Tired from feeling overwhelmed? Let AI handle the strategy. You focus on what matters.
I want a modern website.
Just tell it what you want. Your logo, your colors, your business. AI builds the rest.
The Image Studio becomes your personal art director. Create ads, web images, group images, avatar images, virtually anything that you need. Everything you need to create stunning images that stop the scroll. Meet Wow GPT, your AI partner. Plus access to today's leading AI models. One conversation, endless possibilities. I've always wanted to write a book. Every great business begins with an idea. Business books, memoirs, novels, poetry, from blank page to complete.
Then, bring imagination to life. AI Video Studio creates the movie.
SEO is fading. The future belongs to Ask Engine Optimization. Get AI ready. Get recommended. Get ahead of your competition. AEO Launchpad, powered by Momentum Tech AIOS.
Embrace new skills today or face challenges tomorrow. That's your choice.
This isn't another AI app. It's an operating system. Every studio, every engine working together. One connected ecosystem. High tech, high touch. The AI gold standard. Momentum Tech AIOS. Everything AI. One system. Momentum Tech AIOS. Welcome to the future of AI technology.
So that is kind of an overview for any new people or guests that are here today. We're going to focus on the Video Grand Slam, our video studio today. And by the way, just to give you an overview so you understand what it is, it's a complete ecosystem where we have applications and tools inside the studio, such as an AI director, where you can generate all the prompts and scene sequencing, and camera angles. You're the director, and it generates all the prompts for you to put into our video studio, which is a powerhouse of creating professional AI-generated videos, music videos, with just a couple of clicks. I mean, incredible. We have the Video Mojo app, which generates scripts for you. It's like a script writer, like amazing scripts with hooks and titles and call to actions and hashtags. It's just engaging scripts. And you could use that in the video studio to create a unique generated video or twin video, which everybody talks about, right? Where you take a picture of yourself, upload it, maybe create a cool image of you in Paris or maybe on the beach or maybe at on stage speaking, and make yourself talk. And you can even clone your voice for free in the platform, and it's the whole picture. You don't need to pay to clone your voice. You clone it free. You upload a picture of yourself and put yourself anywhere. And then you can produce videos. You know, I see these ads all the time on Facebook. Like, spend 7 hours with us and we'll clone your voice and make you a twin. So, okay, yeah, right. I'll do it in 3 minutes. How about that? Yeah, right in our platform, right? Or pay us $20,000 and come fly to us, and we'll do it. We'll create your twin for you, and we'll help you create beautiful videos. Okay, wonderful. Why would you do that? You can clone your voice for free with Momentum Tech. You can upload a picture, create an image of you anywhere in the world, any kind of outfit you want. You want to be a superhero? You want to be a cartoon character? What do you want to be? What do you want to build? Text to video, image to video, AI spokesperson videos, AI twin videos, unique generated content videos, cinematic videos, marketing videos, promotional videos, product demonstrations, short form social media videos. Now we just added music videos yesterday, and we're going to show you that. Free AI cloning, AI director cinematic, Video Mojo, scripts, and we have the AI VidEd repurposing, where you can upload a long form video and it chops it into small pieces, and then you have freedom to edit and change the subtitles and the size and edit the subtitles and edit the little clips that it came up with, and it gives you short videos from a long video, so you could repurpose them for Instagram, or you can repurpose them for YouTube Shorts. You can create, produce, and publish and grow. You don't need to hire editors. And most importantly, you know the video you saw before, the one I showed you just now? A 2-minute video, kind of an overview? Jeanette watched me do that. That took me about, 3 hours? Right, honey? Yeah. Vince Baker is a video marketer. It takes him 2.5 to 3 hours to put together, 8, 10 clips to create like a minute and a half short that's engaging. It's a lot of work, right? With AI systems, maybe somebody's used to using, Grok or whoever it is, whatever platform, or even our platform. When I created this video here. I got to get these video shorts that are 6 seconds and 7 seconds and 10 seconds, and then you got to produce them all, and I'm getting exhausted talking about it, right? I mean, you get all that stuff done, then you got to put them together, and you got to find an editor, and you got to, get your music, and you got to have a little bit of skills too, not just time. But we're talking human capital too. Not everybody can do what Vince does. Not everybody can do what Ed can do on producing a video like that. Do you understand? I mean, we're talking huge time saver, even for me. Huge time saver. Put in the chat 5 if you would like to just have the system do it all for you. Put a 5 in the chat if you're like, I want the system to do it all for me. I don't have time to do and spend 5 hours or 3 hours or 2 hours and learn all the skill sets to try to put together an engaging video like you just saw, right? Yeah, I created a video this weekend using our system, right? So let me show it to you here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And this was a video. Let me see if I can pull it up over here and download it. I think I have it on my streaming platform. So let's just look here. And I will play it for you. And it was a one click while our test team and tech team was testing it. It wasn't done inside my login. I sent them a picture and I sent them a prompt. That's it. A prompt and a image. That was all that I sent them. Here, I'll find it here in a second so I can play it for you. And this was one click. Here we go. Hang on. And this took me, my wife watched me. How long did that take me? Maybe about, 10 minutes? After it was done. Whew, I wasn't stressed at all. I was ready to do another one after it. Yeah, it was actually kind of cool. Saved me a ton of time, right? I uploaded this picture. Just a picture, not the background. I uploaded a picture of me with AI Whisperer on it. And I gave it a prompt, which the AI director can do for you. And this is the minute and 13-second clip, short video that was created. In one shot. I didn't have to glue them together. I didn't have to spend 2.5 hours putting it together, which is a huge burden, right? When somebody asks me to do a short for them and that's 1.5 minutes like we've done, it's like, I got to take a deep breath, maybe drink a cup of coffee, get in the right mode, and then start doing it, right? It takes a lot of effort. Ask Vince Baker. It takes a lot of effort, right, to put it together. And they did this for me, which is a total game changer.
We stepped in fresh. The frame was clean. The AI grand slams on the big screen. Video hit. Now the comments run. Every shot got the whole room stunned. Images legit. Yeah, they clear and bold like gold on the feed when the story unfolds. Social media pops when we pull that stunt. Front page move, baby, we don't front. Wait for it, wait for it. Feel that pocket swing. Every little post we touch turns into a thing. Wait for it, wait for it. Hear the people chant. Hands in the air when the new one lands. Jam, jam, jam. Slam, slam, slam. AI grand slams and the crowd go mad. Jam, jam, jam. Slam, slam, slam. Video so hard it just won't quit. Damn. Jam, jam, jam.
Incredible, right? I mean, just incredible. So here we are in our platform. Now we're going to play a little bit today with this. So let me show you where this is at. Now, would you like to do a video like that? Upload a picture of yourself and then give it instruction and it creates all those scenes for you? Yeah, that's the AI Video Studio. So you can just type in video here if you want to look for it. And you got AI Video Studio. You have the AI Director, the Video Mojo. You got content where you come up with video scripts there too. And the video, AI Video Ed as well, where it takes a long form and clips it to small pieces for you. So let's look at the AI Video Studio. Let's look at the studio first. Let's observe it. Let me show you around a little bit. So let me refresh here. I got to log out and log back in. Or maybe I could refresh. It shows it in there. There it is. Okay, I had to refresh. So you may need to refresh if you don't see it in there yet. Just hit refresh and you should see it. It's added to the Video Studio. All right. And you see we have text to video, right? Like you remember, you may recognize this text to video from that video you just saw, right?
What if everything became one system?
See, that was one of the clips that I used. Yeah, remember that?
By the way, these videos are the only reason they're kind of dragging is because we're on Zoom. They're really very fast and responsive over the normal internet.
Okay. Are they dragging for everybody?
On Zoom? I think just on Zoom. They're just kind of not flowing smoothly.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. 100%. Yes, guys. 100%. If it's Zoom, that's probably why. So don't let that bother you. It does stream. So maybe some of you have better connection and you can see it. Maybe it's mine. I don't know. I have really strong internet here, so I do apologize for that. But let's go ahead and these are like text videos, okay, that I did. Like this one here. Remember this one? Of the stunning lady, right? Watch.
Embrace new skills today or face challenges tomorrow. That's your choice.
Remember that? That was a clip.
Yep.
I had to glue all those together. Yeah? So, and I had trial and error too. Some of them didn't come out the way that you want sometimes, right? When you're doing a clip, right? So, there's just all kinds of things that you could do with the text to video. It's incredible. You could do up to 8-second clips. You could do 720 or 1080p for quality. Like if you're doing like an ad for like a television commercial or something, you want to be 1080, right? And you're creating the whole process. You can also do image to video. And there's all kinds of things you could do with image to video. You could do like a quick animation. You could, you could bring a photo to life. Silent. It's the cheapest large language model. It's usually you could choose 5 or 10 seconds. It uses about 15 credits a second. Okay, it's 720p. 720. It's it's good for social media. I wouldn't use 720 for television. Okay, but 720 is a decent size. Now, animate and sound is where you could. It's the newest engine. You could actually generate fast results, about 5 to 10 second clips. It does costs about 30 credits per second. That one's 1080p, which is good. So you can create some really good animations. Like I could say, create an ad for Carl Jr. or create an ad for Kit Kat. That's engaging. It does this, or create an ad for this company and describe the company and what they do, and and really upload an image of their storefront or something, right? And create a really good animation with some sound and say this, right? Tell it to say this, welcome to, Just Love Cafe. Say that, right? And you can do that little clip for a coffee shop, or maybe cinematic, right? Which is a kind of a film look motion. Characters can speak a line. You just put it in the prompt that you write. I like to put in quotations what they say, 5 or 10 seconds. Then you got the director option, which all these are 1080. Okay, this is like a multi-shot scene. Same characters throughout. Like if you're going to do like like different a photo, and you want the same people, you want to do 3 or 4 of these. Like in the past, we would do 5 or 10 of these, right? Which is fine. This still is useful, right? We still do this. 5 to 10 seconds, and then you got the story scene, and this could do up to 15 seconds. Okay, this is like several beats with natural cuts, no photos of real people, right? You just you could choose your length and what you want. Now that's image to video, and then we got your unique generated content video where you could do like upload a picture of yourself. You can create your avatars. This is where you clone your voice, right? You click on clone your voice, and you just upload a 30 to 60 second clear speech of you talking. I would not go cheap on that. I would not record it at home. I would get a good audio sample of your voice from a studio if you have one, or you know somebody that has one, or go pay for a half an hour or an hour at a studio and record some clips for you. Maybe get your team members together and go do that together. Maybe find a partner. We have a place here in Nashville that we can do that. If we have anybody here in Nashville or the area that wants to go clone their voice, so we could do that there, right? And then you can clone your voice. There's no charge, and then you could upload a picture of yourself, right? Right here, upload a photo. See right here, photo. You just click here to upload a front-facing photo, like I did here, and you can create all your avatars. If you have 2, 3, 4, they'll all show up here, right below this one. I could have an avatar of Ed Garza. I could put an avatar of my wife, Jeanette. I could do Ed Garza like baby. Maybe I do a baby avatar, and I upload them, right? So there's all kinds of avatars. You could create your own and get cloned voices here. It also all saved in here. And then you could produce, really good, really good videos. Yeah. And that's the clone. And, like here's one I did here.
Get AI ready for free today, or write a check to someone who did. Here's the truth. No one's saying out loud, AI isn't coming for your business. It's already here. And right now, there are 2 types of business.
Right, so you could clone your voice. I put music behind that. It's a great video, right? That was my clone voice, and that's me, right? This was a picture of me that I uploaded, and then I made it talk, right? Really fast. And then now, the big announcement, the music studio. Let me explain this. Again, we're talking about reducing the time it takes, which you've already heard from. I told you, Vince and myself, we spend 2.5 to 3 hours, and we're pretty good at video. Somebody that's not, you have a learning curve, right? You got to decide to go learn it. Maybe take a Canva class or take a course on video editing, and it's just it's a lot of work. Okay, it's not easy. That's why editors in the old school days would charge a lot of money to edit a video. Okay, if it was humans doing it. Well, AI now can do a lot of this, and I can say how many. You can see here, you can make a music video, you can describe it. All right, our AI Studio music video app will draw a picture for every scene. We give the AI basically a, graphical tools and a monitor, so to speak, and they draw every scene. So that the AI agent loop, somebody put agent loop in the chat. So the agent loop, which is nothing but a collection of agents that are looping together in a tight sequence, singing together like a choir on a Sunday morning. harmonizing, working together. So once you approve them, it gives you the scenes, the images and everything, and then you approve them. Each picture becomes a short clip. You keep, you keep the parts you like, put a song underneath it that you made in the platform, and you join it all. You don't join it all together. The studio, the music video, joins it all together, puts it all together, welds it together, stitches it together, and that's starting a video will not cost you anything, like the images and all that. You start the concept. Now you want to describe what the video is about. Now I would be very detailed. You could be very simple if you want to, like you just want to do 2 scenes, right? Maybe you just want a little scene with music. Yeah. You could do widescreen or you could do 9:16, whichever you like. And you could choose how many scenes you want to create. Then you can see down here, you have 2 options. So you have the director style, which is, clips have no sound of their own. This is where you could have your own song. You could choose it later, as part of the soundtrack. Or we're doing a beta mode, kind of a test mode, CDance. CDance is an AI API that we're connecting with. So basically, the clips have no sound on their own. The song you choose later is the soundtrack. Okay, so you could choose which one you want. And then the idea here is nothing is charged until pictures are drawn. So our AI platform will draw the plan out, the blueprint. It'll put the blueprint together for you. You guys following me? Put a 5 in the chat if you're following me here. I want to make sure you guys are. We're going through what's called our OODA loop. You're getting orientated with the video studio. You're observing what I'm showing you. You guys understand this, right? What I'm talking about here. I want to make sure you're following me and you're locked in. Yes, 5, you understand. Okay, so it doesn't cost you anything to plan it. Yeah? So how do you even start planning it, right? Like if I wanted to, let's just do like a 5-scene one, right? But I need to put like a description. What's it about? Well, the good news is, we have, tools for that, right? And we'll create another one that helps you create like a simple prompt scene. I know the AI director would work fantastic, right? Like I could choose here, what is my story? And this is really the best app to use it in. So let's just put our story ID in here. You put your main character in here, and I'm going to do this in a minute. What kind of city do you want? What kind of genre are you looking for? Action, drama, thriller, romance, comedy. Yeah. What kind of visual style do you want? All right. You got like retro. You got like a gritty urban look, or cinematic realism, or a documentary. And you got your preferred shot types, like with the camera angles. Like if you literally had expensive cameras to work with, but you don't. AI could give you different shots, like an established wide shot, or a close-up shot, or a medium shot, meaning it's not so close, or over-the-shoulder shot, like over somebody's shoulder to view a different character or scene, as if they're looking at the sunset. Or maybe like a tracking dolly. That's what you use for like races or following somebody, like somebody in a rat race, so to speak. And then you got an aerial, like a drone, which is kind of cool. People pay thousands of dollars to get drone coverage of different scenes. Thousands of dollars, right? Maybe a point of POV. Somebody Google that. I'm not even sure. I'm not a videographer in that scene, but let me see what POV. Somebody... point of view, possibly, a person's view, POV when it comes to video shots, what it stands for, a Dutch angle. Somebody look that up too, so everybody learns together. A two-shot, what's a two-shot? A low angle, obviously it's a low angle. That's like, the camera's almost on the ground. It's kind of going up, right? And you got a high angle too. It's not a drone, but it's a higher angle shot. So POV, Dutch angle, and a two-shot are different styles you may not be familiar with. The other ones are kind of simple to understand, but you can choose multiple ones, right? Like if I want to choose different ones, like a tracking dolly and a high angle, or maybe a low angle. You can choose as many as you want, right? So if you have like 5 scenes, these are 5 different, right? Yeah, so it's from their person's view, right? From their view, right? What they're looking at. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. And then you got all kinds of things you can do. So a Dutch angle photo is a photograph taken with a camera deliberately tilted. There you go. That's cool. Like a Dutch angle. That gives a really good effect, right? In a video. So maybe you want that effect, right? So this is where you can really hone it down. And the AI director will give you the entire prompt for everything. So let's do some fun stuff. Let's definitely do a Dutch angle. Let's do an over the shoulder. Let's do a tracking dolly. And let's do an aerial drone. And let's do a low angle. And let's do 5 scenes. And let's put in our city. Let's say, what's a fun city?
Dallas.
Cabo Rojo Beach in Puerto Rico.
Dallas is not fun.
Yeah, that's a fun place by the beach. Yeah, so we'll say Cabo Rojo Beach. What beach is there? We could be specific.
You said Buye. No, Fun Beach, it'd be Boquerón.
Okay, I think we'll just do that. It'll pick its own beach. There's a lot of beaches in Cabo Rojo, right? And what we're gonna do like, let's do let's do an action one. Okay. Yeah. So let's do. We'll put in a beach. We'll be specific in the beach. Jeanette gave us one, so let's just come up here and let's just go.
Yeah, so the first one, okay.
There you go. All right, and we got an action one. And the visual style, let's do high contrast, dreamlike, sunreal. Let's do dreamlike. And let's do a story. Let's do a story. Let's do a cool story. And let's generate some scenes. Let's just talk about it. A diverse family arriving in Puerto Rico, getting off of an airplane. Make sure it's they have kids and luggage in their hand, wearing fun summer clothes that are colorful, like yellow and red and blue. And also we want them to go to Cabo Rojo. So as soon as they get off the airport, I would like you to design a scene where the entire family flies to Cabo Rojo, which is a distance. But I want them to fly, and I want them to land on the beach in beachwear, like swimming suits. I'm talking right now. Sorry, James. So what'd you say, sir?
Fly from where though?
Okay.
Starting point.
Yeah, starting point is the airport. I already I explained it. Yeah. So,
Gotcha.
yeah. Let me start over here. In San Juan, Puerto Rico. Okay, so let me continue on here. I just got lost my thought here. It's a distance, but I want them to fly around and land on the beach. Or beach where and have the father and the kids have surfboards in their hands, holding them. Then I want you to actually have them row out to the ocean as if they're going to prepare to surf back in and catch a wave. Then the final scene, I want them to catch a wave, having fun with each other, laughing, and successfully coming back to shore. So again, very simple, right? So I could just, you could describe what you want. I'm just kind of having fun right now. Okay. Yeah, Rincon would be better for surfing, but let's just do Cabo Rojo for now. Main character, all right? So maybe, yeah. So is it just Rincon Beach? Is that it? Is that all it is? Okay. All right, we'll just keep it. We'll keep it like this. That's fine. All right, main characters. Main characters. We have a father and a mother, and two sons and a daughter. A diverse family. All right. So now we got everything filled out here. It looks like we got 5 scenes, 1 batch. This is like other things that we could. Aspect ratio. We're gonna put like 16:9 YouTube. All right. Things to avoid. Not going to worry about it. Okay. Now let's generate. Okay. Well, let's do the scenes. I got a preferred scene types are required. Preferred scene types. Visual style.
Oh, you didn't pick it. It said preferred scenes down the bottom. This one more. Right there. Preferred scene type.
Oh, preferred scene types. Yeah. So let's do like obviously. Let's do a action and yeah, that's good. Just do action. Okay. All right. Cool. Now let's generate. So this director is really fast. So we're going to move a little faster now. I'm trying to show you step by step so you understand. The AI director is like a story. Clip sequencer helps you generate every single thing that you need, right? So it's given us all the scenes, yeah? 5 scenes is what we're doing. Everybody following me? So this gives you all the scenes. Very detailed description.
How long usually is your video should be?
Shorts are 30 seconds to 60 seconds, sometimes 90 seconds. You can do up to 10 clips, so you do 10 second clips. Follow me step by step. You guys are getting ahead, okay? Let me just one step at a time here, all right? I'll explain that here in just a minute. So it's creating multiple scenes. I don't only want 5. Not sure why it did that. Did I do more than 10? Yeah, I did 10 slides. So let's do it. We'll do it again. We'll just do 5. There we go. I'll just do 5. And let's choose reveal twist. And, okay. Let's generate 5 now. I don't want 10. There's scenes 1 through 5. Let's make sure this is starting. Is it starting at the airport? Yeah, International Airport. Luis Munoz Martin, where's that at?
That's San Juan's airport.
Okay. Wow, I didn't know that. Cool.
Luis Munoz Marin. He's the first governor of Puerto Rico.
Okay, he's the first governor of Puerto Rico. That's why they named the airport after him, the San Juan. Okay, awesome. Awesome. So they even knew the name of the airport, right? So it put that in the scene description, which is kind of cool. You may not know a lot about it, but the value of this alone, by the way, having having all this done for you is just incredible. You just put your idea in the story video. It doesn't have to be a complete, thorough thought. Just your idea. See how it filled in details of the actual location and everything? Yeah. So it's going to describe every scene. So if I want to do more batches, it even gives you like consistency, continuity notes for you. If I want to continue the scene. But I don't. I just want 5 scenes. So I'll put together 5 scenes for me, right? Island family, Bucaran Beach, Cabo Rojo, Puerto Rico, dreamlike, current action, 16:9. Right? Horizontal. Characters, the father, descriptions, the son, older, younger, the daughter, the duration, right? Okay. And the video prompt. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take like the simple mood. Well, let's take the action, the camera, and the setting. So I'm going to take a couple things out of here. So I'm just going to take that right there. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to put that in a Word document. So, because we're going to create a video here. I'm going to show you this all. Okay. So let's just do a Google Doc. And I'll give this to you guys so you have an example, right? So let's just paste that without formatting. Okay. That's scene number 1. And then I'm just going to go down to scene number 2. And I'm going to get from the settings to the description here. Okay, so the settings and the description. Don't need the duration because we know we're going to do 10-second one. There's the next one. That's just organization, which is fine. So let's go to the third scene. I'll just get this. I'm just going to get the settings here. Copy that. I'm going to put that here. Now, I could have done all this prior to the Breakfast Lab, but I want to show you guys the process of what I do. Yeah? And the way it works. So you understand the full picture here. Is this helpful? Put a 5 in the chat, or put yes in the chat, 5 or yes if it's helpful. And the process that we go through. Yep. Okay, great. All right. You could do this, right, James? You could do this. You could copy and paste, yeah. So now you can do. Now you'll be able to do a video like we do, right? Here's the last setting here, right? The last one. Whoop. And there's the video. Okay, we'll copy that. Now the fun's going to happen next. So let's put that in here. Okay. Let's copy all that. Okay, now we're going to do 5 scenes. put that entire, those scenes in there. I mean, I need to shorten it a little bit. Give me a second here. Any questions in the chat? So the seconds, 10-second clips is what it's going to create. Okay.
What are you doing? Kind of put in the short?
So I'm just working on trying to, I'm editing it myself, trying to shorten it a little bit here. That's all I'm doing. So you guys don't need to see that. Let me make sure this, so, you know, I'm just editing it myself. I don't have to take you guys through the editing process of myself typing here. Okay. Let's try the first one here. Okay, 5 scenes. And which one do we want to do? Let's see. Director, Sea Dance clips have no sound of their own. The song you choose later is soundtrack. It doesn't matter. Let's choose director. Start the video. Let's go ahead and plan it. Let's plan it out. So I got the prompt in there. Now it's planning and drawing. Okay. What's going on here? Let's try this again. Let's use director. Let's do widescreen. Okay, let me try this one here. Again, 5 scene. Let's try this one. Well, maybe we're still testing it. That's okay. Let's try it one more time.
You want me to ask?
Let me see here. It may take a moment. We've got to hit refresh here. Give me a second here. You want to check with our tech team, James? And
If you see some on the other phone, I'll do it.
okay. Let me go ahead and
All right, I'm off the phone now. If you want, I can take a picture and
yeah, it's
I was
just
on
not
with one of our clients.
Yeah, just tell them when I click on this, it's not doing anything. Yeah.
Okay.
I put the prompt. I put the prompt in here. There you go.
Okay. Here, I'll take a picture of that.
Okay, so let me log out and refresh. There's the prompt. 5 scene. Try it again. Okay. While we're waiting for that, let me show you some other features in the video studio. Let's take the first scene here. And let's do a text to video. Watch, I'll show you what this does while we're doing this, okay? Let's do a 780. And we'll wait on this one here, see if we can get this to work.
Maybe the description is too long.
No? Is that what he says?
No, I'm asking.
No. That's not what our tech team is saying. Okay, so unique video. Let me try putting a simple description in there. You guys texted him? Our tech team?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. All right. So this is a text to video. So what I did, I just put the first scene in here, and here it is right here.
All right, everyone, welcome to San Juan.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
Look at the palm trees.
Cool. Did you guys see that? Yep. So.
All right, everyone, welcome to San Juan.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
Look at the palm trees.
All right, cool. Right, that's the first scene. Yeah. Now, the character consistency will be difficult with this, but you can see how you can create like a really short video. But, there's really a lot of stuff you could do with this. But let's look at the second scene here. Let's create this one here.
They're updated in 30 minutes.
Okay. In 30 minutes, it'll be updated. Okay, great. The video music studio is being updated right now, so perfect. Okay. All right, so here's the second scene, right, that we want. Okay, so let's generate that one. You saw it's pretty fast, right? So one of the things you can do is I can take a screenshot of these characters, or I could just do like image to video if I want consistency of characters, right? So maybe we could just use this as a really fun promotional video for Puerto Rico, right? To go there. And we won't even include any of the sound. This is like the old way of doing it, right? Where you would create multiple clips. The good news is it's easy to do with the AI director, right? I can come in here and I can just copy each of these 5 scenes, right? And I'm going to put them in here, one at a time, and it'll create a really good promotional video, There's number 3, right? Right, and then we'll do number 4, number 5, and now we could take these together and produce a really good, fun promotional video for Puerto Rico and the beaches and arriving in San Juan and et cetera, right? So there it is right there. Here we go. Excited, yeah, okay, great. All right, here's the next scene. So I could use a little bit of that, right? Okay. And it maintained character. See, the same color, right? Look at the characterization, right, James? Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Working in the same sequence. Okay, this is number 3. And then I'll get number 4 here. The settings. Copy that. Okay. There's number 4. As soon as that one's done, I'll go ahead and put it in here. So there's 1, 2. This is 3 producing. This is number 4. Uses about $1.60 per video clip. So 5 clips, 5 times $1.60 is what case you create these 5. And there we go. Here it is. They're flying now.
Yeah, this is amazing. Yeah.
Like an airplane with 2. That's pretty cool. That actually looked kind of funny. It's kind of a comedy-ish, right? Right? That's kind of cool. That would look really cool in a video. Yeah. A fun video, right? That's all. We're having fun right now. That's all. So I'm showing you how you could do this. The music video app will do fantastic work. Again, it's being updated here right now in about 20 minutes. So we're pushing updates to it. We tested it all run, but we're trying to make it even better, right? So you'll be able to upload your own music. Imagine that, right? And use it in your video. So it's going to put all these together for you, and then you'll get to say, you know what, I don't like that one. I want you to make it better. Remove the surfing boards. Whatever, right? You could do what you want with each clip as you finish it. So this is the video studio. Now the image studio, and we should probably spend a little bit, I'll show you a little bit about that. Pretty simple and straightforward. You can create any image you want to here. You can do anything. You can do ads. You can add your photos. You could add your logo to an image. You could do website images, book covers, a group photo, up to 5 photos, up to 10 photos. 5 is great for facial recognition. Describe your size, and you produce it, right? That's it. You produce what you want, and then you can do avatar. Any kind of upload a picture of yourself or anything else. Choose a size, and generate an avatar. Where do you want to be? Maybe you want to be like a caricature, right? Maybe you want to be aliens around you. Maybe you want to be, anything else, right? Yeah, cool. So you can create any kind of avatar that you can imagine. In the image studio, anything you could do, on any of the other platforms, you could do it here. This is what's called an image studio. Upload 1 photo and give it a stylized portrait for yourself. Or don't use a photo. Just tell it to generate a scene for you, right? What do you want to see? Describe it, right? Like I made a logo concept for a hairstylist. They wanted a scorpion with scissors. As I was getting my haircut, if you haven't noticed, I got my haircut today, yeah? And she's our stylist, and I demonstrated to her, and I'm going to launch this website for her. We use that logo. We made the logo here. Here is the site right here. Let's open this live so you can see it. Right? Look at that logo. See? With the Carbon Hair Salon. That's my wife and I's hairstylist. 20 years behind the chair, one-on-one care in Franklin, Tennessee. Right? She started when she was 16. It's a whole story. Right? Colors. This links right to her booking calendar. We built this right in our platform. Right? So there's our booking and scheduling. You can book it. Boom. There's our menu of services. You know, waxing, root color, men's haircuts, you know, miscellaneous add-ons, you know, kids' haircuts, you know, whatever, right? Boom. Now she has a website. We're going to be talking to her today. And, you know, and she cut my hair and did my wife's hair for free. So I said, hey, I'll do this for you, right? If you do that. So, you know, we're going to get a few little cool stuff done from her. But, you know, it was a little barter relationship there, which is kind of cool. All right, so that video's done. Let's see.
Look at this place! It's incredible! We made it.
Okay, great. All right, now let's do the last scene here. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and here's 5. And we could generate that video. So I could have a lot of fun with all 5 of these. But again, that may take me like 30 minutes, 50 minutes. There's no sound or editing. I'm not going to use, I may use their voice a little bit, right? And that's your choice. But then I'll put fun Spanish music behind it, right? I'll let my wife do that. She could do like, you know, a little promo for Puerto Rico with this stuff, right? So pretty cool. So there's the 5 scenes. Any questions in the chat regarding this?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So we have one. Is there a limit on the length of the music video?
Yeah, so let's talk about the music video a little bit here and the length to go over that again, so everybody understands it. So on the video studio is where we want to be. Sorry, I opened up the wrong studio. The video studio. If you're doing a music video, remember it's going to do 10-second clips. Okay? 10 seconds. And it tells you right here how many scenes you have. I'm going to make that a little bit bigger so you guys can see it. Okay. So on the video studio here, you can see every clip is exactly 10 seconds. These are designed for video shorts. Okay. This is going to become even bigger. We're doing other apps too, like you want to create a film, you know, longer. Yeah. These will cost money. If AI is doing all this work, by the way, they will. You know, think about all the time it's saving. Right? It's huge. So if you do 50 seconds, you could do up to 90 seconds, a minute and a half short, which is about the longest you want to short. These are for video shorts, video music videos that are shorts, that are captivating, engaging, right? If you want like a minute, that's about 6 scenes. And you don't have to be as in-depth as I was. You can be very specific. Very, you know, in different scenes, like bullet points of what you want. Scene 1, I want to be here. Scene 2, I want to be here. Scene 3, I want to be here. Scene 4, I want to be here. Like when I produced that video, I said, you know, start me off, you know, speaking on stage. Like when I did this video that I showed you earlier with me in Nashville, I just described where I started, right? On stage, flying through the roof and flying towards the Batman building in Nashville, do a backflip, fly to Nissan Stadium dramatically, and you know, sprint towards the camera. That was about it. I uploaded a picture. I wasn't very specific. So does that answer your question? 10-second clips, shorts. You could do 9:16 or 16:9. Let's see what these guys. All right, cool. So I can use all these really, really cool videos to create a short. Maybe I could say, put them surfing. They didn't do it, but I need to get them surfing on it, right? So obviously they're on the shoreline here, right? The family descends towards the shoreline, right? So next scene, maybe I want to get them, actually surfing, right? So let's just, let's see here. Let's just try it here. Any other questions, James?
Not that all of them's been answered.
Okay, all questions answered? All right, excellent. Well, sorry the video studio didn't work on the music today, but that's an update that's coming real soon, right? So let's just try it one more time because I'm persistent to see if everything got.
30 minutes. It hasn't been 30 minutes.
Yeah, I know. Well, we'll try it here. Mm-hmm. No, not yet. Okay, yeah. All right, cool. Well, I can't wait for it. So what we'll do is I'll produce it with the same prompt. And let me give you the prompt as a bonus today. The entire prompt. I just did one and I summarized it. That's it right there. So let me make that a little bit bigger for you. Puerto Rico prompt. Puerto Rico prompt. I'll put this link in the chat for you guys. Puerto Rico prompt. Puerto Rico prompt. Oh my Lord. Puerto Rico prompt. There we go. Let me save this and share it to you guys. The link. All right, let me give that link to you guys. So that's like a kind of like an example of what you would want. Describe your scene. There it is right there. There's a link for everybody so you guys have it. So Dr. Norvell is raising his hand. Has a question. You have a question? Let's go ahead and let Dr. Norvell talk. You can unmute yourself, sir.
What time is the Tuesday night and Thursday night meeting?
7 o'clock Central.
Thank you.
So that's going to be a Momentum Tech Lab. So if you go to MomentumTechLabs.com, you can look on the event calendar. So Tuesday and Thursdays at 7 p.m. That's like a Momentum Tech Lab, a little bit different than this. And then of course we have a prospecting lab, obviously available on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. And then this upcoming Saturday is our very first AI Grand Slam Saturday lab, which will be a fun time together on a Saturday at 11 a.m. Central is when it starts. That's only on the second and fourth Saturday of every month. And this happens to be the fourth Saturday. Okay? So it'll be AI Grand Slam Lab. Yep. Does that make sense? So if you go to Momentum Tech Labs, plural, labs.com, you'll see all the labs there. And we're updating that site. We got a calendar on there, and you can send those to prospects, etc., to register for that as well. Okay? You guys like my haircut? Yeah, I got a haircut. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's our stylist. She's a single mom, and we're Jeanette and I have a special place in our heart for her. She has how many kids? Four kids.
3 kids.
3 kids. Yeah.
All under 10.
All under 10. Yeah. So, she got her hands full, James, doesn't she? Yeah.
Yeah, raising 2 as a single dad was a lot for me. So I couldn't imagine trying to handle 4.
Oh yeah. Well, she'll be able to connect us all, and she's excited about Momentum Tech, so she's going to refer us a lot of business, and You know, she talked, obviously hairstylists or barbers, those are great people. They know a lot of people. They know a lot of people. Yeah. So if you're looking for prospects, go talk to your barber or your hairstylist, because they know a lot of people. And our friend our friend knows a lot of actors, a lot of influential people that she's already introducing us to, right here in Nashville, Tennessee. So they're great networkers. Yep. Cool. Awesome. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. And we'll see you next time. We'll stop streaming. And if there's any other questions that you have, I think Dr. Norvell has his